Tanajo, Assistant Lecturer from the Department of Law, University of Mandalay.
And I'm Michael Gill. I'm a consultant at DLA Piper in Sydney, Australia, and I mainly do pro bono work now.
Mandalay community teaching was held on 7 February 2015. It is a community event go to the workers who live in the Mandalay University campus are working as a daily worker such as mason, carpenter, painter, cleaner, etc. The topic we have done community teaching was employer liability for the compensation.
I was very privileged about 12 months ago when I was in Mandalay working with the 3 universities to be able to take part in the preparation for the first community legal education program in Mandalay and to help the students and the teachers with it. We went to a village which was very close to the university. There were about 70 people in the village who came along, and they saw an excellent presentation by the students of the law school at Mandalay University. The teachers had prepared the program and the students took it up with great enthusiasm, and they did it really well. And they followed the Babsical lesson plan format. They had many different types of exercise and demonstrations. They got all of the community people involved. They had some role plays. There were students who were acting out when they were electrocuted on the work site, or they were drunk on the work site, or something hit them on the head because they didn't wear a hard hat. And this was all about telling the workers of their rights under the Myanmar workers' compensation legislation. It also achieved some great things for the students because it taught them about the workers' compensation legal regime. It taught them how to present, and it taught them the importance for lawyers of giving back to the community, our broad role about helping the community understand their rights and how they can enforce them.
We decided the target of community teaching is to give legal knowledge to the community, especially for the poor community. Most of the workers in our country want to have a legal knowledge, but so they have no chance to educate, so they haven't get a chance. So that's why we choose community teaching and go to the community and give the information, especially dealing with the social affair. So we choose the topic they want to, they will be strongly interested in. So first of all, for the worker, we choose the topic workman compensation according to our Workman Compensation Act of Myanmar.
The choice of topic and the particular target audience was done by the teachers and the university before I arrived. And it was such a groundbreaking thing to do that it had to be handled with all of the permissions. I thought one of the best things about this was that the teachers and the students of the law school chose the workers at the university to help. It was like the community of the university, their workers, the builders, the cleaners, etc., who lived at a village very close to the university. So we got the permission with the rector and others to do the teaching. And we also needed the permission to go to the village.
And also, this is the first experience for our students, so we choose the community closing to our university. So we held in the a public hall within the university campus.
And the community themselves provided the electricity. We needed electricity for
all facility they provide. they actively participate again.
Yes, it was excellent.
Uh, After finishing the community teaching, the student, the worker who live in our university, they request to the student to keep legal knowledge about the family law. They want to know the family law for their social dispute or social problem. So we give a promise to come again and to discuss family law. So we have planned to do communication again. So uh, I have a plan not to confront my professor. I I have an idea to have on coming April. It is a summer holiday of our academic year. Now we are busy with our academic classes and preparing for the exam. After finishing the exam, during the summer school, we do again. This is my next chapter. Yeah.
I think the whole notion of community legal education as a part of the teaching, clinical teaching in the universities, and as part of the obligation to the community is being embedded here. Before I left Mandalay in February, we had had a discussion within the university about how it may be carried forward, which teachers would do it this year and which classes would do it this year. But I was also working with the Mandalay University of Distance Education and Yadanabon University, and they were all watching very carefully what the Mandalay University was doing with community legal education. So apart from the developments led by the teachers and students at MU, their example to the other universities is much appreciated, and they can help and show the way for the other universities to replicate these classes.